Welcome to another OTG video. We're performing yet another tactical aircraft performance test using GTA 5's unrealistic handling meta to see what we can squeeze out of this mod. So far, since we've adopted a standardized platform, we have discovered some interesting findings. This is Major Jessica Martin of the U.S. Air Force. She will be taking the F-15C Eagle through the test. Some of the maneuvers will be in front of the beach and Del Perro Pier for a lightweight air show. Weasel News submitted a poll to the residents if they would like to witness such an event, and the results were in favor. Lee Sear Tower has approved a performance box of airspace for the event. My name is Charles, your narrator for this adventure. Jessica will take off from runway 33 right, perform an unrestricted climb, ending in an Immelmann before the first maneuver. This part won't be visible by the beach spectators. You know the drill, an inside loop at idle speed. Then she's going to do an outside loop. This test is where we get the major differences in results between the mods. As you can see, the arc for the outside loop is larger. We've had a few mods fail this test or struggle performing it. Some even departed flight and had to abort. This is why we do this at such a high altitude. As you can see, we're at a short high alpha horizontal path when we shouldn't be. But it looks like Major Martin will finish the maneuver. She's gonna turn around and test the roll rate. We have to stay in our performance airspace box. The rate is slower than the usual. Even with GTA's meta, every mod does not operate the same way, so we get some variety, which is a good thing. Jessica will throw it around for some super maneuverability. We're at the edge of departing flight. On this mod, if you pull up in this configuration, you will stall. Keep the nose forward until you gain control. You just saw the airframe regain flight with that small hop. Now Jessica will approach the pier to announce her arrival and take a quick survey flight of the area before performing. Jessica will now perform a split S to sea level and pull 3 minimum radius turns before going vertical. With this mod, you will need opposite rudder to keep from hitting the ground or water, in this case when making these turns. Now to do some jinking for the test and the spectators. Major Martin is doubling back to show the pier her missile load underneath the F-15. Now she's going in for a high-speed pass, then doubling back for an angled photo pass. That balloon is in our performance box. We're going to thump it with our turbulence. The performance portion is over. Now to do some dead stick engine off handling. The spectators may be able to see it with large zoom camera lenses or binoculars. Major Martin is cleared to land on runway 3 at Lycia. When you land with this mod, feather your brakes to keep them from pulling to one side and maybe running off the runway and into the grass. When coming into Zancudo, you're gonna have to stick the landing. Any bunny hops or doubt, throttle up, take off and go around to try it again. If you made it this far in the video, we thank you. Please come again and see what we post next. The varieties are endless. See you later.